Adventures of Pipeman on W4CY Radio.
This is the Pipeman here on the Adventures of Pipeman W4CY Radio, and I'm here with
WREX.
Hello, how are we doing?
How are you?
Oh, we're great. Melting, but great. Thrilled to be at Bloodstock.
I know. I feel like I'm back home already. I think it's I'm getting prepared to go home because I live in Florida and it's like this all the fucking time.
I don't know how you do it. It's roasting.
I don't know how you do it here, okay? So I love the UK. I love the people here. They've asked me, like the publicist asked me, you should move here so you can do all the festivals here. I would actually move here, but the bipolar weather I can't deal with, okay? I can deal with the cold when it's supposed to be cold. But if I'm sitting here during summer in 1 hour and experiencing all 4 seasons, I'm out.
Yeah, it's a roll of the dice here. It's like unscheduled weather every day.
No doubt. Like, I don't even bother looking at the weather when I'm going to pack to come here. I just pack all my winter and summer and rain. Like, so I want to bring a carry-on, and instead I bring a big suitcase because I don't know what I'm going to fucking need.
It is mental.
But today, it's pretty freaking hot even for me.
Yeah, it's roasting. It's my pasty Yorkshire skin can't handle it. I'm built for down the mines. I had the battle earlier of I can sweat and keep this shirt on, or I can take it off and burn. And I'll look like over here we have the refresher sweets where one half is white and the other half's pink.
Right.
I'll look like that.
Oh yeah, totally. And like, I always wonder what it's like in this kind of weather to be up on stage performing. Like, I know once the mic's on, you're not thinking about it, you're in the zone, and you don't give yourself permission, your head, to feel it, but fuck, you must die after the set's over.
Yeah, I imagine we will all be fairly damp. So the jeans I've chosen for today are exceptionally heavy, and I expect them to not benefit me at all. But they do look cool, so what are you going to do?
Yeah, you gotta act cool, and I've like said to certain artists before, I'm like, how are you dressed like that? I would say, fuck it, I'm not doing my, concert outfit. I'm just putting some fucking shorts and a t-shirt on. I don't give a hell.
I do feel bad because the boys in the band are wearing Dickies jumpsuits.
Oh my god.
So yeah, they're gonna cook. We've had it once where Greg, our drummer, thinks he got heat stroke from like playing a tent and was just like, I've cooked.
I saw it happen at Hellfest where the drummer mid-set had heat stroke. Like mid-set and like passed out.
Oh wow. Let's hope that doesn't happen.
I know, right? Drink lots and lots of water.
We're on it.
I think maybe it's a good idea. If I were a drummer, I would just take a cold shower and not use a towel and then go on stage.
Yeah.
You're going to get damp anyway.
Exactly. Might as well be wet already and cold water,
Future idea, we just need to ask for a bucket of ice on our rider.
Sprinkle by Greg.
What? A cold plunge.
There you go. Imagine if you had one on stage. Like, you could just take a break. The front person talks to the crowd for a minute while everybody else takes a cold plunge. And then you guys solo so that the singer can go and do the cold plunge.
Genius, yeah. Greg will be at the back with a drum solo and we'll all get nice and cool, and then he can take a little break, take a dip.
I saw a band recently, though, like an older band. I can't remember who it was because they all swim in my head because I do so many festivals that, like, don't even remember half the time which one you're at. And that's exactly what happened. He just had the band like do a solo, and he was off stage for like 5 minutes, guaranteed he was fucking cooling off.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, every big band we've seen at like Wembley or O2 or somewhere, they've all done a tactical drum solo. So I think that is what happens, and the drummer just unfortunately pays the price.
Exactly.
Yeah, but in fairness, then they have the acoustic song.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we've not really done over on festival sets as well. We've not done over like 25-30 minutes, so we're able to like kick it and keep it up at that energy pretty high. When we started getting into like 45-50 minute shows, we did our first like we flew out to Tenerife and did a show, and it was a 45-minute show, and we were
it's
just
hot as hell there,
it
right?
was roasting, and we were just like, oh, we haven't thought about this. We haven't thought about this being a thing and how we tackle this. And yeah,
the 5K 30-minute set is more like suddenly turns into like 7.5K, like a 7.5K run equivalent.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm a bit of a, well, not as much as I was, but like last year I was like doing a lot of running for really like the fitness of tracking it and to be fit for gigs.
Yeah.
Because we were starting to tour so much, and I tracked it, and a live performance of our band was the equivalent to my training runs on a treadmill, where I would do 5K in interval sprints. So walk for a minute, sprint for 2 minutes, and I would burn the same amount of calories and have the same heart rate.
Wow.
If I actually do a 5K just normal, steady, normal run, like that's actually lighter than a gig for me.
Right. Well, that's kind of like me. Is like what I love about festivals is I can go and go and jump in the pit, and I've done my cardio for the day.
Yeah. Oh, that's exactly how it is for us. Like, if you are around to watch us, you'll understand.
See, now I would love that too, because and I had so much fun the other day. I was in a pit with a bunch of dinosaurs.
Oh, I saw that. I saw
Right?
that online. Yeah.
For
Like,
Heavysaurus. It
mental.
was, oh my God, it was the most fun. Like, I've been in a lot of pits, but that was probably the most fun pit I've ever been in.
But also, those guys in inflatable costumes, because we wore inflatable costumes before, not on stage. But they have like the little fan inside to keep them inflated. So actually, it's not that bad.
See, now I'm going, man, that's gotta be hot as fuck.
It's probably not ideal, but it's probably not like it's not as bad as it looks from the
But if you
outside.
have your built-in air conditioning going on, okay.
It's mild.
Yeah, we did a obviously being WREX, we did a play on that, and we did WREX for Halloween. That was not the one. All the makeup ran into my eyes, and
Oh my God.
Microphone was green.
my microphone and my guitar strap are now stained green. And there's a really funny video of me somewhere filling up the van after the gig, because obviously I couldn't get it off. There wasn't any way of changing, so there's a really funny video of me filling up at the petrol station, dressed as Shrek, and to be fair to him, the guy at the counter was like, "Oh, you got far to travel, mate?" And I was like, "No, not far, just back to Brighton." He's like, "Not far away," and I was like, "Oh, you got me!" Like that was banging.
Set up.
That's fucking cool. You know, I used to have blue hair, and in weather like this, I'd be doing interviews, and then I'd be bleeding blue down my face and not even know it.
Oh, I've been there. I did have yellow hair up until maybe a month and a half ago. Like, I had a yellow mohawk.
I saw
yeah,
that.
That did enter my face a few times.
I was telling him before you came back, I was like, I texted him, that I was your next interview, and then I looked up and there you were, and his tattoos, because your hair didn't match. And so I'm like,
Yeah, we
is
get
that
some
them?
crazy
Like,
shots, don't we?
it looked like him, but it didn't necessarily look like you.
Look for the lip piercing.
I looked for that. That is what I'm like, well, that's got to be him. How many other people have that? You know?
They are great hand tattoos as well. I haven't got any, but he's getting all the tattoos on behalf of both of us.
Yeah, see?
Shout out Matty McGee.
See, I love that too, because I don't have tattoos, but I'm surrounded by people with them. And, it's funny. I have a brother, he's only a few years older than me, but he acts like he's like fucking decades older. He's like he's a boomer. And we're sitting at some restaurant and he saw somebody with a tattoo or something. Oh, no, he didn't. We were talking about the shows I do. And he said something about tattoos. And he was like, oh man, like nobody has tattoos. I'm like, well, I don't know about that. I'm like, we live in a time where pretty much everybody does. And he goes, well, maybe we're with the people you hang out with, like that total judgy bullshit. I'm like,
Cool people, he means.
open your fucking eyes, man. Even the fucking preppies have tattoos now. Like, come on.
It's kind of more like uncommon to be not tattooed now.
Exactly.
Like
I
in some
feel
way, like a few people have one somewhere. Like, but yeah. I mean, for me, like my old housemate started a shop, and I just got sort of not like sucked into the shop, but like, you know, just
You
learn
were to practice.
Oh yeah, I've got some on my legs that are the practice. One of them, he thought his machine was broken, so he's tattooing my leg, and he goes, "Oh, this machine's playing up," and he gets one of the other artists to look at it. That artist like pulls a line on my leg, like continuing in the bit, and he goes, "Nah, man, it's fine," and then he continues, and I'm sat there like, "Whoa, Jesus, this is one of the worst tattoos I've had." Turns out he was going so deep, the needle was stopping in my leg, and like. It was killer, man.
I feel that right now, man.
That was, shout out Joe Phillips, the worst, the most painful tattoo I've had. He's killing it now.
To be fair,
It's in there.
coming out anytime soon.
That's not gonna fade.
No, but yeah, he's killing it now. He's done one of my favorite on my leg. I've got this like goofy tiger, like kind of like almost like Frosty's tiger, but like proper old Sailor Jerry's tattoo. And it's just, yeah, he's just goofy, and he like killed that, and yeah, just slowly filling up. I was looking like a bit of a t-shirt for a while, because I think everyone starts a bit top heavy on their arms.
Yeah,
so I'm doing the shorts now and the full bodysuit bit by
Nice.
bit.
You've got a few gaps left on your arm.
Yeah, I've got one gap on my arm that does her head in, because in every photo it's
When he wears a short sleeve shirt, it's like, just looks really bare in comparison to the rest. Like everything else is like, oh, look at all these cool tattoos, and then there's like just a huge patch here. I'm like, you've got to fill it.
Right?
It looks weird.
And see, that sounds great coming from somebody with no tattoos, because it's like funny nowadays, not when I was younger, but now I kind of feel embarrassed not having one.
Like, do you know what? I did feel really naked for a little while, and I think I've just kind of, you know, it's just me now. It's just part of my skin. Like,
Right.
It's not that will never get one. It's just that I'm not ready. I'm too indecisive.
Well, see, that's what me too, like, you know, I was always like I would probably never have one, but now I keep thinking about it, but I can't figure out, especially because I have so many different interests, and I'm like, what is one tattoo that I know that I would always like, and I can't think of one, you know?
Logo.
What?
The WREX logo.
There you go. That'll be my first tattoo right there.
There we go. We had someone, our first person get like a WREX tattoo, and they came to a show and showed us it, and I was like, A, it was really well done, and B, I was just like, it was a huge moment of like, wow, you like our band so much.
That much.
Yeah, like, and like, yeah, like it gives me goosebumps. It's like wow, like they yeah.
I think that's the biggest compliment you could ever get. They could say they love your music, but that's a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's been a wild moment that we've got a little matchstick guy.
Wow.
We've got that, and it's wild.
It is kind of like tattoo-esque, like the rubber hose kind of characters. So it suits it. It suits like the rest of their tattoos as well.
You know, and I keep looking at your hat. We talked about it before, that I fucking love. Tell them what your hat says.
Oh, this one. Do you know what? I mean, it goes in hand because we played Rebellion yesterday, but anti-fascist.
Nice.
You got to.
See,
the world at the minute.
See, I want to cover Rebellion, but every year, except next year, it's the same weekend as Bloodstock. Because I'm both a metalhead and a punk. So it's like, but I do Bloodstock every year, and like, one of my friends who's a photographer that I do download with, he does Rebellion. Gary from Devolution. Do you know him?
Yeah.
So he told me, he's like, next year it'll be on 2 different weekends, and now you'll have to come. And I know a lot of people. I have like a lot of friends that do Rebellion, and you know, and it is another cool frickin' festival.
It was our first time there, like even as people going to the festival, and yeah, it's incredible. It's also a really cool vibe, like very different to Bloodstock, but like the community vibe
That's
is
the point.
same. It's got like the same community feel. Everyone's so lovely, you know, like exactly the same as here, and it's not too big either.
Right.
You know, I hadn't been to a festival since I was a kid, really. Like when I was 18, I went to a few. I hadn't been to a festival till this year again.
Wow.
And I forgot how important they are for the community of like, oh, here's all these other people that like we're all on the same, like similar pages on. and like we all like the same things, and like maybe you don't. It's that little thing of like you don't all like the same bands, but you've got these common threads. I think it's like
we're all outsiders on the inside.
Well, yeah, it's kind of like, you know what, like the problem with like YouTube or like internet culture, let's say, can be that everyone either has to be completely aligned or they're not.
Right.
You're either in my echo chamber or you're not. And what's cool is like, I feel when you go to festivals, it helps you realize the common threads that run through everything and sew us together as a society. And I think that's, you know, part of the conversation that actually really needs to happen for like, there's too much polarization of left and right.
No doubt.
And that's so, it's obviously very broad in the US, it's very wide. And
I call it two sides of the same coin.
Yeah. And
they're all on the same team, and it ain't mine.
Yeah. I mean, like, and over here, it's like, it's growing, and I think, I kind of had this question to myself. I was like, what would you do if someone who was the opposite values to you, like, came to a show or was there and they believed that? And I was like, would you, like, ask them to leave? And I was kind of like, no, actually, I think I'd ask them to stay and enjoy the space and be like, hey, like, I want you to learn what this is about and what we're about, because I think alienation is the problem.
Yep.
And from my own experiences and understanding with like alienation and addiction, it's dealt with in the exact same way. And there's this, when you talk about it in terms of addiction, there's this thing of like, you are an addict, therefore there's this thing wrong, or you have to be on the outside, stay away until you fixed it. And actually it's like, no, we're going to help you through this. I think that's more important. And there's a huge thing with there's a huge study in Portugal done where they basically just legalized everything, because they were like, it came from a study called like Rat Island, basically Rat Paradise.
Yeah.
But it was basically, I won't go into it too much, but it's really interesting. And I think that unity is the most important thing, and that's one of the things we've tried to like celebrate in our music, because we came as two people who we started this band during COVID-19 in the pandemic.
That was brave.
Yeah. I mean, we started like writing songs, and we were just, to the point of like being in each other's bubble, where you're only allowed 5 people, and it's like, well, I want to write these songs with May, so we're gonna do these. And then coming back and being able to access these communities coming back to life is so important. So yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this, but
Bloodstock's a total family, and to your point, I have a solution to all the world's problems that I've been talking about. We need to have one major music festival that the whole world is required to attend, but no political leaders. Security is told they are not to be allowed in under any circumstances, and we just put everybody in one big mosh pit, and we'll all work it out and have a big hug afterwards.
The mega pit. It needs to happen.
That's it, right? Because that's the point. If we're separated from these fucking asshole fascist leaders, then we will get along, and your idea is great. Like, yeah, let them stay, because that's the problem, is that if you don't sit down with people different from you, you're not going to be able to, influence them to think differently.
It's something I'm so grateful for. My time being in a band, it's taken me all across the UK and Europe and wider field, and you meet people of different cultures, religions. I grew up in the middle of the UK, in Doncaster, which is sort of popularised now by the artist Youngblood, but it's a very sort of working class hub, and being able to, one of the things for me being in a band and being able to go and do all that and meet new people and experience all sort of horizons with it all, it is part of that. And I think festivals are important for just meeting people and then getting on and staying in touch. And coming back to today, actually, I've got a friend who we met 10 years ago through our friend at university. His band played yesterday, and he's coming to see us today. And I
That's
can't
cool.
wait to see someone I haven't seen in 10 years. And we just stayed in touch, and it's like that's what these things are beautiful.
That's festival life right there. All my friends, people that don't understand, because I do festivals like almost every weekend practically, like on tour, like you guys would be, and people are like, well, how are you going to meet anybody? Why? You know, you need to be in one place. I'm like, all my friends are there. Like when I'm at home, I don't want to deal with anybody. You know, it's when I'm out at the festivals, because here too, I don't have to see the news. I don't give a fuck what's going on out there. The world could be blowing up right now, and I'm just happy being here at Bloodstock. And that's the key.
Yeah, Bloodstock is the place this weekend.
And definitely we're happy to have you there, here. And tell everybody real quick how they can reach out to you, connect to you, and buy your merch, because they can't listen to my show unless they buy your merch.
So all socials, we're at WREX, and that's Rex spelled with a W, WREX. Or you can find everything that we have to offer on our website, which is WREX.com.
Easy enough. Well, I'm glad you're here at Bloodstock and able to kick our ass with your great music, and thanks for being on the Adventures of Pipeman.
Thank you so much for having us. We appreciate it.
Thank you for listening to the Adventures of Pipeman on W4CY Radio.